her younger years were far from that. She had to learn early to think on her feet, which in turn made her dreams big and her achievements bigger. From the outset, Lizette Williams was determined to make a difference, and that's exactly what she's done at IBM, PepsiCo, and now at Kimberly-Clark. So, Lizette has been a critical player in establishing the benchmark for how Fortune 500 companies should compete and drive sales in a more culturally complex market. But that's only one dimension. She's also a prolific source of coaching and inspiration to a whole new breed of marketers in a quest to advance our industry. Lizette has already received a lot of recognition for her groundbreaking work, including being named in Crane's Chicago Business 40 Under 40, receiving the WNBA Chicago Skies Redefine Possible Women's Leadership Award, and being named a top women executive in both Black Enterprise and Ad Age. As an active member of the Zeta Phi Beta sorority, I don't think that's how you say it, is it? It's Zeta Phi Beta sorority. I've been practicing, we'll talk about it. I was also a member myself. She spends hours volunteering to help the youth in her community. She also serves as the incoming president of the Chicago Advertising Federation, and she founded and now chairs the organization's Diversity Thought Leaders Council. She sits on the local advisory board of iHeartMedia and the community board of the Emerald City Theatre, and trust me, I'm barely scratching the surface. If you know Lizette, you know she believes that we all have a responsibility to care for one another. And she takes that responsibility seriously. She has a countless number of mentees across the country, and she lives by the mantra, you lift as you climb. Lizette Williams is honest, humble, she exudes a sense of pride regarding her heritage and the journey she has taken to get where she is today. She's a role model and an inspiration for her community and the others who relate to her story. As an executive in the 30s, she has achieved more than most do in an entire lifetime. But we all know that her best is yet to come. Today, we are thrilled to induct her into the 25th anniversary class of the Advertising Hall of Achievement. And most importantly, the industry acknowledges her time and her contributions to the community with the Jack Everett Volunteer Spirit Award. So let's have a look at the achievements of Lizette Williams. Well done.
This is a great award that recognizes your energy, your passion, your commitment to multicultural. We worked together for many years, and I was always impressed with everything that you did, no matter what it was.
My mom is the best mom in the world. She's really good at what she does.
A big shout out to Lizette Williams. I was the recipient of the 1999 AAF Hall of Achievement Award, and in the last 18 years, I have never nominated anyone except you, Lizette. You are a great marketer, you are a creative thinker, you are a change agent, and thank you so much for mentoring so many young folks in our industry that look up to you for all of your accomplishments.
Lizette Williams is one of my mentors. I absolutely adore her. I think her guidance and her mentorship is exactly what has given me an opportunity to be where I am today.
She's always a great sounding board and confidence builder for me, and that I greatly appreciate.
Lizette, one time he told me, fly a little eagle fly. And as much as that is corny, watching you soar, to be honest, has really been what's lifted my wings.
And this is what I challenge people. I am not a multicultural marketer. I am not. I am a marketer. The face of the U.S. has changed, and who we market to and how we do it has shifted. 70% of growth is coming from Native-born Hispanics. You know, the rate of growth has happened very rapidly. It's 52 million people in the United States. We weren't at that level of numbers 10 years ago.
Be the best marketer, the best. Leave no question on the table. Be the best.
I stand before you today amongst an amazing group of fellow inductees, just incredibly humbled. I want to first thank the American Advertising Federation for this tremendous honor. This is truly one of the highlights of my entire life thus far. And I'm so honored to share this recognition with my mom today, who, despite hating to fly, flew all the way across the country from New York City to be here. You know, growing up in the South Bronx as a child, sometimes I would ride the subway with my mom to work. On the subway, I would see these people with expensive clothing. They smelled like a combination of crisp money, lavish perfume, and minty gum. And I always wanted to do what these people were doing. I just didn't know how I would get there. So here I am years later wearing fancy clothing and smelling like perfume. The first person in my family to go to college and the second to graduate from high school. There are so many people that have helped me along this journey, and I am forever indebted to every teacher, mentor, boss, and organization that took a chance on me. To Kimberly Clark for giving me the career opportunity of a lifetime. To my sisters and friends in the journey, some of whom are with me today, thank you for lifting me up and for reminding me of who I am whenever I forgot. To my children, Charlie and Olivia, thank you for giving me purpose. And to my mentees, thank you for giving me hope. You know, I came to Kimberly Clark to do multicultural marketing, and I honestly had never done it before I got there. Little did I know that I would find my life's work, the culmination of being a bilingual Puerto Rican girl born and raised in the Bronx, a hybrid of Black and Latina, a true intersection of cross-culturalism and urban reality. And I made a pledge to myself that I would do this work if, and only if, I could do it the right way. Use it to drive consumer empathy and create work that we could both be proud of and represented her beyond the superficial insights. You see, we as industry professionals, we have a tremendous responsibility to our consumers, to tell their stories and to depict their truth in a way that is accurate, multidimensional, and a true reflection of who they really are. And we are living at a time where this work has never been more important. We in here have the keys to truly change how diverse people are perceived in America through supporting diversity, inclusion, and driving meaningful consumer insights. I want to dedicate this award to every dreamer, doer, and hustler out there. You see, this honor is not just mine. This is for every person that has had to fight their way up the ladder. For the little girl on the subway who's trying to figure out how she can one day wear fancy clothes and expensive perfume. For the kid who just spent his last $20 on a course pack that he needs for college. For every person that has been told no, but gets back up to fight another day. This right here, this is our induction. So keep pushing. There's a great big world out there for us to change. So let's do it. Thank you.